So anyways, it's like 6 in the morning, almost 6:30. And yeah, I think. Okay, so my phone is on 100% charge. I just put it on the battery saver too. But anyways, so I just woke up peacefully. Of course, I'm in a room. I'm thankful, but the way folks dismissed and disregarded me yesterday. Oh, the blood applied again. Just still trying to exclude me when I'm the top. When I said I'm hove. When it comes to my children, y'all can. When it comes to them, y'all try to damage them and trying to do some crazy stuff. So, anyways, yeah. So I wake up. I see at 2:15 in the morning. Baby, I'm asleep. I don't got nothing to say to you at no 2:15 in the morning. You are not trying to talk to me about my children at 2:15 in the morning. So, anyways, I was asleep, and it was sleep. I was asleep for a reason. So, I just woke up and seen it. I'm using it as a thumbnail because I'm just like, are you crazy? You will never see that I said anything to this person. Um, and again, usually the number be blocked, and I really want to keep the number blocked because yeah, baby, it'd be a mistake trying to talk to these folks when you done went no contact. You need to be remaining, and especially with what just took place. They expect me to forget this stuff and like, oh, let her. And especially because my children are in that place. Are you crazy? My daughter's so-called dad just tried to speak to me in the background. What? Yes, yeah, yesterday. Everything was trying to happen on yesterday. So then today, well, 2:15. Baby, that's still close to your mammy birthday. I don't acknowledge them dead people, them deceased folks. But yeah, you saying hello, I'm trying to say goodbye. I've been saying goodbye. But yeah, you got to live with what you did. You sat there and lied. You did all this lying stuff in order to have stuff happen to me. Weird. Y'all are weird. Y'all couldn't just do stuff a legit way at all. Y'all could have did it the legit way based on truth. Y'all did stuff based on lies. And I seen it clearly and I seen all that. And I seen what you're capable of. And I thank God that I was able to see it because it's exposed. And I send that stuff back to the pits of hell. And of course, if you're wanting to hang on with it, then I guess that's where you're going to. I don't know. But I'm not getting involved in that. Anyways, the blood applied. I want to see my sons. I want God to do it. Not these liars. I don't want them to ever feel like they're admitting me or allowing me to see my children because y'all not in control. Y'all don't run nothing. So yeah, you having a guilty conscience or whatever, and you think I'm gonna say something back. It's not gonna save you. I don't want shit to do with them. So I just pray that God allow for. All I see is that contact trying to be made. I'm not messaging or texting your phone. You put a 50B on me, and I haven't even been around you in 5 years. You went and got temporary custody of my children, as opposed to just having them when I was not around. Years ago, when when the incarceration situation happened, for 5 days, he didn't get them. But also, I guess that's when previously known so-called mom didn't want the boys to go. She was the one that was managing that, and she didn't send my boys with him that time. But this time, now that they went, it was it was basically like, oh, you gotta contact me to see your boys and stuff like that. That's what she gives, and it just gives. Y'all are so weird. Of course, I've said that, but it also gives no, baby. I want to remain no contact because y'all nasty folks. I don't want y'all around me. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I did my part. I was loyal. I was helpful. I was beneficial. I was as much of an asset as I could be. I was never trying to be a liability. But yeah, back when that situation happened in 2020, that was I was pressed because of that from 2017 ish, but definitely 2018 on his mama birthday. Like, it's always something around these damn birthdays and stuff. No, baby, you take your ass to the grave site or whatever you gonna do. Go do that. That's your mammy. That's your deceased mammy. And I don't care. He don't like the sound of it. And that's why I say I'm not gonna say nothing to him because I'm gonna be out the bag on his dumb ass. And my children, when my children be in those type of environments, I just be like, let me just be careful. But you'll never catch me. You ain't finna catch me saying to you. Like, I'm not, definitely not initiating, but I'm not even saying nothing back. What I'm saying is let it be done according to God's will. Let God continue to release my blessings the way that it's supposed to be. I don't want y'all tampering with. I don't want y'all a part of it. I only want my children a part of it. All y'all do is try to give people a hard time. You don't got nothing better to do. These blessings like this, me being in this room, seemed like this barely came through yesterday. I had a dream, manifested, barely came through. But yeah, and even if he think he letting my sons text me off that number, no, I needed to be clear. I want to speak to my kids. I do not want to speak to you. And right now I don't have no other recording device to show that, oh, this is who I'm speaking to. You will not be and won't. So yeah, so I don't even know. Then the fact that you even got my number, whole time you sitting there acting like you don't got my number and all this other stuff. This was the whole time, all this front and all of this. Then just 2023. I don't think he did in 2022. He could have, but 2023, you calling me. 2024, you calling. Do the same thing. Like when you acted like you didn't have my number. He always would ask, "What's your number?" and this that. No, 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 no. But furthermore, no. I literally have not said a word to this dude since 2020, and it's coming up on 2025, so it's been 5 years. You gonna round it on up because it was January of 2020 to be exact when I probably cussed his ass out. And I still ain't got nothing nice to say. Nope, I'm not bitter. Because guess what? I wasn't even thinking about you. You just tried to come back up in the midst and cause all type of confusion. Now, I want y'all to live with y'all mother trucking confusion. All of y'all, you previously known so-called moms, supposed to have been so-called dad. Like, I'm still even referring to her as that, even what the way she dismissed me yesterday regarding my children and just drove off. Like, it was rude. You weren't even trying to, that means you're not trying to hear what I'm trying to say because you're not trying to be responsible. You're still going to be held accountable. I'm still asking God to hold you accountable without delay because you have been messy. You have been messy. They know I'm not finna sit around them and not say what really need to be said. And that's the thing. She's still doing that. That stuff is so weird to me. Like, girl, and like I tell the so-called dad, I don't bow and submit to y'all. And I told him, I said, and take your money and shove it. And he still paid for the room. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God, first and foremost. Well, I still said thank you. I still got enough decency. Okay, thank you. And I still had enough decency to say, I'm going to take a screenshot of that one too. I still want to be left to myself. I just want to see, y'all messed around with my children now. I want to make arrangements to see my children. So, and then he's too busy trying to convince me, oh no, you needed help. You just didn't see the error of your ways. And y'all didn't have to, either way, whether I did or not, you could have helped me. Oh, you wanted help in the way you wanted. I'm tired of repeating the stuff that he said because he's just a weirdo. He's a weirdo, and he's a person that listens to everybody else and talks to everybody else around me. I ain't talk to you for a reason. So y'all can see for you. I want y'all to be able to see and let the truth come up for itself. But then, yeah, now none of y'all can trust one another because y'all are nasty individuals. Y'all nasty, mean-spirited, lying-ass, deceitful-ass individuals. And I didn't really mean to get on here and start like this and talk like this because this is early in the morning, but that's what I just seen in my phone. Like, I don't want to see that number in my phone. I've been not wanting to see that number in my phone. I don't want to do. That's what I keep telling y'all. I've been a common. I don't want to call myself a common denominator at all. I've been the main factor. Oh yeah, that's what I was finna say. She dismissed me yesterday like I was a non-factor to her. Okay, I don't give a damn, sis. But like I was a non-factor to my children? Are you crazy? You got to be crazy. You got to be. So anyways, yeah, but I've been the main factor regarding my children, my sons, my daughter, all of them. Again, that's why my daughter's so-called dad in the background yesterday. What's up? And shortening my name. You dismiss yourself. I've been told you to dismiss yourself. And in that, me saying that, I still ask for the protection for my daughter. She's 17 now. She on her way. Dismiss yourself. I don't want nothing to do with you. Why do y'all be thinking that I'm ever gonna want anything to do with you? I don't, and I'm not. So I just want my daughter to be careful. I don't want to say too much or anything to him because y'all think it's a game. Y'all thought it was a game. The power of God operating on the inside of me had to move on me and strengthen me to not feel like I gotta bow and submit to y'all's type of agendas. It's a get down or lay down. If God don't move on me to do, God ain't moving on me to do either, because He wants me to bow and submit to Him. So that type of pressure y'all try to put on me. So anyways, that's basically contact with both of them. I mean, not trying to be made by both of them within the last 24 hours. What? Y'all on the same day with it? Oh, okay. Not my problem. Not my problem. Y'all got to be dealt with by the Lord. And to God be all the glory. I want absolutely nothing to do with you. Got another one talking about, I take full responsibility. Oh, no. What they say, you're not getting off that easy. No. You want to be in charge and in control so bad, you with your sergeant hat, that they made you believe that you be somebody in the army. You think that you're going to treat me? Yeah, I don't even consider, I know I'm a quote-unquote civilian, but you think you're going to treat me as a quote-unquote civilian, but supposed to be your bloodline firstborn daughter with disrespect and contempt like that? And I'm going to like you, and I'm going to want to be around you, and I'm going to want to deal with you, and I'm going to have my children to want to, no. Y'all can sit there and try to lie and deceive all y'all want to. I told my children what's going on. Now it's up to my children to make that executive decision to decide. But whatever these people did to me, it ultimately affected my children as well. Y'all's hatred, y'all deception, y'all lies, all that stuff towards me, that affected my children's lives. That affected me having time with them that I'm supposed to have, that I can never get back. You know how those folks be getting locked up and then they found not guilty some years later? Huh? Are you crazy? Then they get these $1 million settlements and stuff like that. No amount of money can replace anything regarding my kids, but that amount of money, while my children are still living, breathing, and well, can flow to me, and I can still enjoy my time with my loved ones. What? Because those are my loved ones. And anybody else who want to connect to me on that type of level that have not crossed me nor double crossed me, because the moment anybody double crossed me, it's a wrap for y'all. I don't much care if you go back and you know what I'm saying? Like I sat down with the siblings a couple of weeks ago. I don't much care if you go back and tell your parents or whatever what I said. I don't expect you to be in a rush to go back and tell them, but I get it. Those your parents. They can put that pressure on you. I can ask my children stuff and they're gonna tell me what's up. So that's that. I get it. But y'all are grown and y'all gotta come into this understanding that we don't got to share everything with them. We just got to see. We either got to see for ourselves or we got to see that she's a liar. Or not even a liar, because I'm not lying, but we got to see that, well, what she's saying, it might not be adding up. But, baby, and that's the thing. If people have changed and repented, then it won't be adding up today. But, baby, them what they say, they got the same stripes. The snakes still got the same scales. So that's what I woke up on. Because last night I watched some shows, some movies. I watched Vacation. I watched Beetlejuice too. And that was the first time I was able to sit down and just watch some movies straight through. because I usually be back and forth in my phone. My phone was charging up my uploading my other videos, so that's that. But that was the first time that I was able to actually, you know. Then I was trying to get warm because this heater in here, it didn't get as warm as fast as in the other room. The other room seems smaller. I think they really are the same size, but this room seems bigger, and so it seemed like it took more to get it heated up. So I was still feeling cold and stuff. But whole time I'm just missing my children. Whole time I don't want shit to do with you. Baby, no, the same ones you linked up with to get my children, I don't want to deal with them either. But this is the thing. I had been wanting to just deal with him up close and personal. So you did all of this just to try to be able to deal with me again instead of you doing it right the first time. It's too That's too much stupidity. I can't do it. You was there. You was in my household. You was in. He was in and out, one foot in, one foot out, but you was there. So you think you want to try to include folks that I'm not dealing with? Once I seen them for their true colors, once I seen how they operate, I didn't never hate these people. I just didn't want nothing to do with them, and I just wanted them to respect that. It was okay. Give me time to figure out and understand my stuff and what was going on. Granted, I give it to them. They seen stuff that I might not have seen. So y'all went to extreme measures to, oh, well, since she's not including us, we gon' okay, y'all did it dirty. But yeah, I take full responsibility. I take full responsibility. I bet you do. I bet you do. Hold on, what day? I gotta find the date that I wrote stuff on, cause baby. Okay, so I got on a call yesterday. I think, yeah, last night on the conference call. So, yeah, so yesterday was December 13th. It's now December 14th. To God be all the glory. We made it through. I made it through. I don't know if he tried to take my sons to them grave sites, whatever. I'm saying them grave sites because, honey, he got a dead brother. He got a dead stepdad. He got a dead mama. He got a dead grandma. I don't know. I don't want my kids having no parts of that. But anyway. So I didn't, okay, what was I saying? Oh, I said done already seen. Oh, I said already seen two roaches. One was dead and one baby when it was alive at the sink. Since I've been in this room, uh, not in the mood for even one. Then then went on the phone with my daughter. Oh yeah, her so-called dad speaking at me, shortening my name after he asked who she was on the phone with. That's what I'm telling you. He got you that phone. He be able to ask, baby. He feel like he be able to ask. But anyway, then I told him to cliff dive. Um, I said God is great and greatly to be praised on the throne. I try to speak. I try to speak up. What was that? I guess I said I try to speak about me as a mother seeing my children and try to continue to state that I haven't been around dude and ain't wanted to. Ain't wanted to be. This is the thing. They think this is what's gonna make me want to be around him, baby. He did what he did behind closed doors. He did what he did. I seen it clearly. I still don't know all the details, but I seen stuff clearly, and I don't care what it appeared to be. I'm not gonna say what it appeared to be was what it was because I knew better, and I knew that he was a jokester. But it's been previous times where I laughed it off when he was telling me something, and he really, in the least, was trying to make that happen and make it look like that, or he was definitely engaging in it, and it was horrible. What I went through was horrible. It was near death experiences. So, I mean, I don't know what he got up his sleeve now. My kids already been over there around some female. Y'all think that y'all gonna have my kids saying yes, ma'am, yes, sir, and stuff to they don't know y'all. Y'all not y'all not their parents. I don't know what you're trying to make this be. I'm not sealing the deal for y'all. Not with my children. With your kids and your daughter's so-called moms and stuff. Go ahead, but I'm not sealing shit. Oh, your kid. Now I don't need another female trying to tell me, oh, your kid's been around me. Um, your kid's been around me and this, that, and that. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. They shouldn't have been around you because I didn't approve of that. I ain't asked for my kids to be around you. He tried to do some slick stuff to try to make it stick. Absolutely not. The devil is a lie. And then my so-called supposed to be dad, he did the same thing. He did the same thing with me. So had me around different females and stuff. Then you get mad when I start getting along with them and I'm good with them, and then I end up getting along with them better than you. Then you get jealous and feel a type of way. Y'all niggas is trifling. Y'all niggas are, and I don't even be using the N word like that, but y'all disgust me. So yeah, I ain't wanted to been over that, and I was rudely brushed off and basically dismissed like I was a non-factor to her yesterday, and especially regarding my children. Because for one, towards her, I ain't been around you either, and I ain't gotta sit around you. She was feeling the type of way. This was when my children was still around. Something caused her to start not wanting me to be up in there. And then something first moved on me to not want to be up in there. So it was times when I just left. It was what it was. I don't know exactly what it was, but I didn't get that it was a bad feeling or a bad thing. I was moved by the Spirit of the Lord. Times when I sat at their house and I felt like, oh, I need to go home. I even left my children over there for a little while because I wasn't trying to rush them off. But I went home. I needed to go take a shower, and then I seen something on the other end of it. So, anyways, but I had a dream with my sons in it yesterday, and I made a video about that. That was the video that was uploaded, and I had hopes of seeing my children. It was disgusting behaviors toward me, and I felt sick to my stomach when my daughter's so-called dad mentioned or referred to me. I went into prayer after I said Cliff died, but I went into prayer yesterday. The message from the conference call. She said the alligator in the water are defeated. The alligators in the water are defeated. You are becoming out of reach. Hallelujah. You are becoming out of reach of whatever has been trying to look at you and study you out of reach and study you at a distance. God hides us. Where sin is where the devil's dominion is. Pull you, oh yeah, something pull you lower than where God designed you to be. Oh yeah, something about the alligators, because yeah, but how they pull you to the water, and then that's how they try to get you. But it was a dream a couple years ago, about 2019 or so, where I was talking to this guy because I had been talking to him for a long time on the prayer type level, so I was comfortable with him. Let me find out that you gonna reel me in with prayer, like making me feel like you were. And I didn't feel like he was a man of God. I knew that he was a man of God. That's what he was operating as. But when he must have did whatever he said, he did mention, he said, I'm back on my BS. And I just didn't. That's my problem. I don't be believing that stuff. I just be like, no, you can't. It just couldn't have happened. Because I don't be living like that, man. That's why. But I'm like, oh, it couldn't have happened. But no, he must have been back on BS and whatever he was dabbling in, baby. It was some stuff, but he was operating in power. So I just didn't. I felt like you operating in power. I ain't say whether it was the power of God or what, but I just was like, you operating in power. I need power in my life. I was operating in power, and that's what I need in my life. But it turned out that he was on some other stuff, and people be getting sensitive when their mind starts telling them that you like them like that on that type of level, but the whole time you still been saying, no, this is who I love, this is because I was still kind of hung up on dude or whatever, even though dude wasn't physically present, but I was still communicating or sending messages to him. And I've been telling other dude, I'm like, no, I don't want nothing to do it, I don't want that. But then I guess he was trying to put that pressure on me. But anyway, he wanted me to marry him, so of course, so he can come over here to the States or whatever. Which I didn't feel like I had a problem, because dude was going off his own direction, and then I was comfortable with this guy. So yeah, 2019, I had a couple of dreams. Those dreams that the enemy was trying to come for me and my children, us with the last name, us associated with that last name, and then and like literally trying to mark my door. It was my side door in my old house. And then I had a dream, yeah, where it was, and I might put this as a thumbnail too. I got plenty of thumbnails, ain't it? But I got another dream where yeah, shoot. Oh yeah, I was in a pool, and then it was like he was in the water, and he was like an alligator. His eyes was above water, and the rest of his face was underwater. And so that's something. So that was very specific that she said that. But yeah, his face was, and on that date too, when his face was underwater and stuff like that. Because I might have had the dream on that date, but I know I had it sometime back in probably December of 2019, or either January, or either in 2020, early 2020. But I'm gonna go back and look. But it was like he was trying to, yeah, he was gonna get me, and then he was gonna drown me. Then I saw myself laying there dead, like with the X's in your eyes. I was dead, but I never went over there, and that's why it was another guy who's truly a man of God, and he stood and stand on the word of God, and he didn't change or shift or sway or anything. He was like, yeah, he said, yeah, he had bad intentions for you. He's like, I had a dream, I could see it or whatever, and then he was telling me that dude was divorced, so how can you marry him and he's divorced and all this other stuff. And then this person, he never came at me inappropriate or anything like that, so I didn't ever yeah, I could always trust what he was saying. But at the time, I wanted me a partner. I wanted support, and trust and believe. I still do. That's why I don't want none of you, none of you ninjas to try to think y'all finna team up with me. Anything I got going on, it is me and my children. Y'all are excluded. But I get when I start telling them they excluded and they not invited, that's when they start going haywire. So think no one understand. I learned from each situation. Y'all get too overly sensitive. Y'all feel like y'all could do whatever. Y'all can include whoever. Y'all could try to push people on me. Y'all could try to make it seem like people supposed to be helping y'all to parent my children. No, that's not how this works. It don't work like that. No. And then y'all, after that, y'all exhaust me and try to wear me out to the point where I just don't want to deal with y'all. I still want to deal with my children. It is trying to be a little strenuous because the way my daughter responds. But to God be all the glory. God give me the strength. I'm going to continue. My strength comes from God. But they definitely tried to wear me out. And then y'all had the nerve to team up pretty much. Y'all have each other's numbers and y'all calling on some shady shiesty stuff. Y'all not calling on nothing respectful. Like, yeah, see if the mama wants to, at least run it by her. But we as the dads want to do such and such, just that and the third with the children. And no, no, no. No, no, no. I'm not your last resort. I'm not your resort, period. You better resort to them grave sites and all that witchcraft you've been doing. So sending me any type of message, bind, rebuke, cancel, denounce, null and void. I just ask for the protection of my sons, and I just pray that God do it swiftly and quickly. My daughter's so-called dad already said, "Oh yeah, I want y'all to kill each other and leave my daughter behind and this and third." You're crazy for wanting her mom out of the way. Or I don't even say out of the way because I wasn't in his way at all. But you want me gone out of my daughter's life? Are you serious? And I haven't done anything to you. No, that's you and your mammy. I'm. That's whatever nasty, bitter feelings you got. That's because your mama knew how to trick you, and that's between you and her. So send him right on back on over there with his mammy. I'm just tending to my daughter while she's in that environment. Now I just want to tend to my sons. I don't necessarily want to tend to my sons while they're in that environment because I just don't want to deal with him. I want my sons to come up out from under that, whatever he think it is, in that environment, and then I'm I'm interacting with them because he a tough cookie, and the fact that he's still on it. This is years later. I have not said nothing. You still made up lies on me to have me involuntarily committed somewhere. No, you a dangerous individual. Been having dreams about Michael Myers and all type of stuff. I don't. You think I'm going around Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy willingly? No, no, no. So So that's that or whatever. So, that's some of the details from yesterday. And then, yeah, me waking up and seeing this. All I say is to God be all the glory. And yeah, I was about to send a message. See, that's my impulse response. I want to see my sons, and I left it at. But I discarded it. I left it. I'm not saying nothing. It's always some kind of trick, some type of trap, and especially because, yeah, you got a 50B on me. Good. Keep it that way. Just leave me alone. Just I don't want to say cough up my son, but just my sons need to be returned safely in one piece. They need to be interacting with their mom. I had stuff that I had in line for me and my children. Not only did you caused a lot of things to change in my life after you did that, and because it'll be given. Oh, she want to run back to me and this that. No, bitch. I'm sorry, Lord, but no, you got my children under that roof who I've been tending to and raising, even when you was doing your foolishness, your shenanigans. And I still had to pull it together because you did those foolishness and those shenanigans while you were involved with me. I'm not necessarily saying he did it towards me, but some cases he did. Some stuff he did just to simply spite me. I had dreams where he was just looking at me like, yeah, I'm better than you. I'm in a different situation. Oh, okay. Well, you remain, bitch. Lord help me, because that need to come off my tongue, because I don't be using the B word at all. But you remain over there. You sit in them spaces. That's what you created for yourself. I just want you to leave my kids out of that, because that stuff get messy, and y'all be thinking y'all finna play with my children. So whoever you laying up with and whoever you dealing with, and it's a woman, it's a female, and they want to deal with you, and they probably don't know all the details. He either probably maneuvers something himself or whatever, because that's what he be doing. So they don't know the truth of the matter, and and I'm not saying that they're trying to meet me now, because I don't want to meet y'all. I don't want to meet y'all. I don't approve of y'all. I approve of these ninjas getting somewhere by themselves, tending, having tend to the children. And just, oh well, you just gotta walk it out. And then, yeah, and me at a certain point in time dictating. Now I don't even want to talk to you. So all I can tell you is, you know what I'm saying? If my kids was to tell you, hey, well, my mom don't want this for my life and this, that, and third, you need to be submitting to that, and you need to take that into strong consideration. That this is what she want for us. We not traditional. She don't want us being traditional. She not raising us traditional. Nope. I can't mess with y'all. I can't do that. That stuff is so messy, and it's done try to get out of control. So now y'all don't know what's real. All of y'all done sat around each other trying to plot against me, and y'all done lied to one another, or y'all realized that, oh damn, that person just like me. That person ain't no truth telling person like she is. She'll tell the truth. She'll sit around us and tell the truth. I don't sit around them, but if had been given the opportunity, she gonna tell the truth. She gonna speak it up. Yep. Oh well, you missed out. I don't want to be around y'all now. I want to be, I don't want to be around any more disloyal people. Trust me, but I do. I feel like I'm still here and I'm still alive and well. I want to give other people a chance at this point in time. I want God to give me another chance, and I want to give other folks. And yeah, I still got somebody in mind, but he ain't really been on my mind like that lately. He been in my dreams probably a week ago, but he ain't been on my mind like that because I was focused on this other stuff, of course, of like what's gonna happen come Friday. Friday came, God did it again. Hallelujah. God did it. God does it, man. and then and then yeah, my children. Second priority. Other stuff they want me to make a priority. That's another thing. They want me to make certain stuff a priority that God have not moved on me to make a priority. God told me to trust him and rely on him. Y'all so damn mad that I can just it's in a simplistic way. Oh, she trusting God. It did go from mockery to, oh, she trusting, and now I can kind of sense it's, oh, she trusting God. I am. I've been trusting God, and I've been telling y'all that. I don't gotta stress it to y'all because it's really none of y'all business anyway. It's my relationship with God. But y'all should trust him, because that way we operating on the same team. We not operating against one another. But y'all came against me in the worst of ways, so forgiven, but just not restored. To God be all the glory. Hence, I said yesterday, I still want to be left to myself. Because after y'all done abuse me and mishandle me, are you crazy? Y'all really? Now you don't even want to, now y'all don't even want, some of them don't even want to talk to me on the phone directly. Now other ones getting out of Dodge when I start asking. They just let me know you'll rush still to do something foul. I can't. And it be sad of the people who it is, because it be the very ones that, God, you entrusted me in their hands before. Why now? Why do I have to, why can't I have a relationship with them? But I'm fine with it. I'm in a place where it is what it is. I'm good with it. I'm good with it, and I'm great with God. And I want my children to, I want them to follow in those footsteps. I want them to trust God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Lord. Hasi anda shiko na ha, isara na ha, isayara na ha, ise kana, ise. Yeah, I want right now when my children are resting their heads, that some of them might be woke, because at this point my son been staying up, being up till 6 in the morning. I usually tell my son, it's time to get some rest. Maybe I'll let him stay up till 2, but if 3 and 4 coming and I see him still, get some rest. I can't make him fall asleep, but I have to tell him, turn that stuff off. No, they go in other environments. My kids gonna get away with eating more candy, junk food, this, that, and the third. End up in the freaking hospital. Oh no, my son was in the hospital. No, baby, you're the sick individual. You need to be in the hospital. The devil is a lie. I had to encourage my son to eat fruit. I had to buy watermelon and encourage him, and grapes. This was stuff that I wasn't really taught to me when I was younger, and I learned it when I was older. My son ended up in the hospital, and I see on there hyperglycemia. Stop playing with my kids. My other son, yeah, you trying to deceive him, because he gonna eat it up when it comes to the devices and material things and stuff like that. He also gonna see it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's not all what you thought or think it is. These people might be telling you they're gonna get this. I see him start putting $700 devices on a list. Oh, okay. No, go ahead. Then my daughter so-called dad, no, you want to buy her Jordans and this, that, and the third all the time, the tote bag, this, that, and the third, whatever. Oh, okay. Then when they get older, y'all know them habits and stuff get a little more pricier because they're getting older. But now she feeling like, I don't want to ask him for nothing. Why? When you first went over there, you didn't mind. You thought you was getting everything, ain't it? But I told her too. I said, girl, that material stuff, that don't matter. I'm telling y'all. So I just had to like gradually watch it, at a distance or whatever, but still, like, man, no. But I was about to text him right on back, because yes, my children in that environment, heck yeah. But it just gives, oh, now I'm not co-parenting with y'all. And granted, I do feel like I'm not co-parenting with both of them in different type of ways, because money still came through, as dude was a resource, but God had told me to acknowledge him as the source. So now that's what I got to do. That's what I got to stick with. So now God is the source on how I see my children, not him. He will never be able to take the credit. So, so you texting me from your little raggedy ass phone and your raggedy ass number that you ain't want me to call all these years ago, or just a few years ago. And God gave me the number. God revealed to me his phone number a couple years ago when he didn't want me to have it. And the way he did that was, dude had took a bag that I had for when he went on truck driving. He packed some stuff in the bag. I had a couple of bags here. So whenever he checked his bags at places, they put his information on there. They put his phone number and all that. So one day I was just in the kitchen and I seen the number. I said, and he hadn't gave me his number. So like I said, he liked to play games and stuff like that. I was like, give me your number. And I get it. He didn't want me to be texting him and stuff while he was on the road, because I was already emailing him, of course. But I was like, let me get your number and this, that, and third. But he was, the whole time, he was comfortable. He was laying up in my household under the roof that I had been maintaining. And you don't want me to have your phone number. Good and comfortable. Got good and so good and comfortable, he put that bag down, and I just looked at it, because I look at everything come up in my house. Oh, I'm going to know what's going on. So I looked at it, that's where I got the phone number. That's what I mean when I say God revealed it to me. That's what I mean when I say God speaks to me, or God allowed something. Bottom line, so I got it, and he was he was, and then I messed with him, and I just joked around. I was like, "Yeah, I got your number, and this, that, and the third," and he didn't know how I got it. I guess he never found out. I don't really care. But that was it. It was all in good fun and good humor. But no, baby, you took it too far. He literally went to hell with it. He went to hell with it. So it's between you and God on whether or not you remain in hell with it. That don't have nothing to do with me. You went to hell with it. And somebody taught him that, granted. That's why I used to be trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's used to. Somebody taught him them ways. His maybe his daddy's still walking around, living, or as he call him, Pop. Yes, I mean, he told me, he said, my mom and my daddy, so I don't have no choice. No, you had a choice. You interacted with somebody else. You had a choice. I'm not saying the pressure wasn't there. I ain't gonna sit here in front. The pressure be there. The pressure be there for me to respond or react according to how my, previously known so-called parents had taught me. And then my so-called biological dad gonna say, "Oh yeah, we the formerly known." Oh, y'all absolutely are, and you'll be okay. Your feelings hurt because of that. If you start calling me your formerly known or previously known so-called daughter, that's on you. That's what y'all started treating me like anyway. So move along. You'll be all right. Like I said, if it was any type of disrespect or disregard, it came from y'all first. And I'm gonna be real. I was around dude, and I wasn't utilizing dude for this purpose, but when I was around dude, he helped me to notice it and realize it, and that was fine. And I am very appreciative. But then you don't go just well, it wasn't him who helped me. He seen stuff and he pointed stuff out, but it was the Spirit of God who actually enlightened me. And so this is my thing. That's why I say you gotta rely on God. So that was the thing, like, you don't then go and, oh, I'm in her life and I helped her to see some stuff clearer. Now I could treat her any kind of way. Because he literally told me, oh, I treat you like shit. You treat me like shit behind closed doors. No, no, no. I never agreed to that. But he went on to proceed to try to do that. Are you crazy? Nah, baby. He needs to be held accountable because he is definitely a menace. I've had dreams where he was looking at me menacingly, and next thing I know, he was a menace to damn society. And not even society. He was a menace to me directly. And it wasn't just me. He did it to other women, other females, or whatever. But I just want him. This is the thing. I talked to him early in the game. I was like, you need to stop while you're ahead. Now, you need to stop, period. It's late now. That was 2010, 2011. I told him that. This is 2024. You've been needing to stop. So now you definitely pushing 40. He getting ready to, this is his year that he's supposed to turn 40. If he, it, So anyway, so I don't know. But I do know that, this is the year my son's supposed to turn 10. Baby, if God takes years off certain people's lives and add them to my children, I'm grateful. Add them to my life as well, because look what y'all did to me. Y'all tried to drag me. Then I'm fine with it, because to me, it's what y'all deserve. It's really what y'all deserve after y'all tried to just run me ragged when I know I was being such a loyal person. Yeah, and I realize now everybody do got motives and intentions, but my stuff was always to work for the team, make you know what I'm saying? Like they say, teamwork make the dream work. But just because I wasn't trying to include every single body that y'all was trying to include, put them on the team and approve, no, and I don't have to. If I've been here, I should be like a captain that get to decide and pick. No, and you don't just try to slide somebody in there on me and my children at that. Absolutely not. And I felt like, I'm gonna be real, I felt like, oh, I wasn't out here being disloyal, so I really get the top pick. You really need to humble yourself and just be like, yeah, I can consider somebody, but really, ultimately, she get the pick because of the shenanigans, the foolishness I've been doing. Just be fair. You know what I'm saying? Be fair. I would have still dealt with you if you would have been fair like that, but you wasn't. Bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce. The trick of the enemy is null and void. Nope, you took a 50B out on me. God allowed me to know that information. I'm not texting you. I'm not saying shit to you. He can, oh, she messaged me and this, that, and you could try to say that I violated. No, even if you wouldn't do that, it don't matter. I'm not finna, And thank you, Lord, for stopping me from impulse. Because, yeah, it's 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning, that's early. But I wouldn't, you texting me at 2:15 a.m. my children, granted, yes, I would want to see my children. I don't care what time of night it is, when it is, but I don't want to be around you. So that's that. And like I said, when I seen them in passing, and I had it because I've got me IVC'd. That was just early November. I ain't forgot. Are you crazy? Oh, well, for sure. This time done passed. She's no, bitch. You need to be in the madhouse, and you've been on, or you need to make sure you get the person submitted to the madhouse that was supposed to be. But anyways, Lord forgive me for my tongue as far as that B word, but that's all he used to call me. So that's how I feel. But yeah, you trying to get me ensnared? I mean, it's not gonna work anyway. But still, I'm not finna even give you a little bit of ammunition. No, you will not get a text message. So I don't know if I might as well just block the number again or keep receipts. I'm tired of keeping receipts that nobody's really looking at anyway. But I got some of them. Yeah, show and tell. I ain't called you. I ain't reached out to you. I ain't saying nothing to you. I don't want to deal with him. And I told these other people that's been messy and meddlesome. So this is me. I just put the responsibility on them because, oh, y'all are the older generation and y'all did this. And then this one's trying to talk about, oh, I take full responsibility. Okay, well, I'm putting this responsibility on you. I ain't said nothing to him. This is him reaching out to me. I didn't even respond back. I don't want nothing to do with him. When I did want something to do with him, y'all did. It seemed like they was jealous. They was jealous that I was trying to go up and make plans with him. I'm talking about my so-called biological dad. I'm not even calling him that. He's still now the person who means nothing to me. I took it down from absolutely, but the person who means nothing to me. So, and as God move on me, if it needs to shift, it has to shift. But and God can shift it in a blink of an eye. But yeah, because just like he took me from referring to dude as oh, what's his name, to now I refer to him as dude, but I don't call him his name at all. I'm not acknowledging you. But yeah, so yeah, but the person who means the person who means nothing to me, he used to be saying, yeah, he might be your husband, but he ain't your husband right now. Just saying, like, why are you speaking into my life? Are you mad because you was twice married, twice divorced, and your stuff didn't work? And now I'm trying to have a working relationship? That's what it was giving. Then he went on to say, oh, he just tolerates you for financial. No, he didn't say financial. He said, cause baby, I ain't had the money. I ain't had the money. He just tolerates you for personal gain. Okay, you might have a point. Okay, I'm taking heed to what you're saying, but I'm gonna still see this through and live it out. I'm not gonna just whatever. And then what else? But it was just the way he was saying it, the spirit he was saying it. It was so begrudgingly. Oh yeah, you need to take him out for child support. And it was, yeah, granted, some of this stuff I look back and I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have been calling him this. Yeah, and when I was calling him daddy or referring to him as daddy, he was like, oh, no, he ain't daddy, I'm dad. Then, but my biological dad's talking about, well, you need to let your daddy take care of you, come down. I tried to come down there. I wouldn't even had two. I mean, I'm thankful for all my kids, but I wouldn't even have two kids by him. If during the time I would have went on down there. He decided not. He didn't do everything to get me down there. Now y'all just want to be in control. Y'all don't run nothing. Y'all not controlling my situation. Y'all not controlling my life. Y'all can have a say so at one point in time, but y'all not controlling my life. You just not. Not when I already bowed and submitted to God. I submit to God via the Holy Spirit. I submit to God via his son who died on that cross for me. So stop playing with me. Stop playing. Now y'all sitting around talking about, yeah, she swears she the chosen one and this, that, and the third, and then they call me self-righteous. I'm like, my righteousness is a filthy rags. I kept repeating that to him. The Bible says our righteousness is as a filthy rags. I'm only clean in Christ. I'm only cleaned up with God's power. Stop playing with me. Man, when I tell you he irked me so bad, just the stuff that he kept saying. And then it was just other stuff. He didn't want to spend no good, decent time and treating me like a daughter. You didn't want to help me out. Then when I was with him, you could have helped me out. He was mostly not even there. He was either truck driving or he was either off doing some other strange stuff. Help me. I'm asking for help. But I guess they felt like we don't want to help her while she involved with him. Okay, y'all did too much. Y'all try to control the situation. And heck yeah, while I was involved with him, I was gonna, whatever resources came in my house, I was gonna help him if I could. But I was smart enough to know he ain't finna get everything because he had already did a little questionable stuff to me. And once you do it once, I'm paying attention to you. But you're not finna get away with it like that. So okay. And so they didn't have enough faith in God and enough faith that, oh, she not going to just let him get over on her and walk the dog. Some stuff he wasn't trying to just walk the dog on me. Some stuff I'm not making no excuse for the times when he was, but it was some stuff he just was not. And it just might have their feelings. So that's basically what it is. A lot of people feelings about stuff. And it ain't even miscommunication. It's just it's just misunderstanding. What the heck is going on? I've been on here for almost an hour, but somebody out here making a lot of noise. So let me see what's going. Oh dang, it's daylight. I ain't know. What do y'all got going on? Daylight for real, for real. I didn't even know it was. I didn't know it was daylight like that. But I, yeah, this room is a little darker where I thought it was still like. I literally thought it was still nighttime. But I should have put my little shoes on. Make sure when I get out the shower, put my shoes on. But anyway, so that's that. So yeah, this is why I've been on here for almost an hour speaking about this. This gonna take this video so long to upload, which is fine. It is what it is. But I had to speak my piece again. I had to document my stuff again because y'all didn't try to do a number on me. And that when I tell you it didn't have to be like this, if people would have just sat tight, sat still, and just like, I want you too busy wondering what she got going on over there. Why she ain't the time night would have came where I'm like, hey, I know I've been distant, this, that, and third, but let me respectfully put it to you like this. I had to figure some things out, understand some stuff for myself. No, I get in my feelings about how my daughter responded to me, but the chance that I get to try to remind her, like, just keep me close. Don't distance yourself, or don't try to deal with that stuff on your own. I'm still here to. You still a young person. You still got parents, even though they trying to put some pressure on you, like you grown and you just got to handle it yourself. No, you don't. You're not alone. For one, God is with you. For two, God still got me having a heart towards you as my daughter, and to still parent you. So even while I'm dealing with my own stuff. So, but yeah, they tried to cause a mess of stuff. Then you got my boys under a roof with a female you laying up with. Like, I don't want my son being no womanizer and thinking that they gotta go lay up on a woman, a female to get. No, 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 no. You need to expose them to the real. What can you do when you're a single, basically like a single father? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he went off the deep end with that one. So to God be all the glory. Contact's trying to be made again. Now that when y'all be having my children over in them environments, it's what you calling me for? What you contacting me for? Nope. I'm calling on God. I want my children. So let it be done according to God's will, because I do want to see my children. Hopefully this is the day that I can see my children, spend time with my children uninterrupted, uninterfered with. Don't bother me. Don't say nothing to me. Don't try to bother with my children while they with me. Just like my daughter was talking on the phone to me yesterday, and as soon as he found out who she was talking to, he should have just gave her food and went on about his business. But no, he got to do some stuff in the background. Bye. Like I said, it be y'all last ditch effort attempts to do some crazy stuff. Bye. I said you wasn't invited before. You're still not invited. Goodbye. I will not be re-inviting you to something that I tried to, and I didn't even invite you to begin with, but I will not be re-inviting you to something that I tried to, I already tried to let you partake in a healthy way. No, this time I am going to be a little more protective of the ones that was, even though they might not feel it right now, but I'm going to be a little more protective of the ones that raised me and looked out for me and stuff like that. I sure am. If I'm getting a second chance, I'm not just bringing anybody around. Didn't mean to and didn't mean it like that to begin with, but I have to take the responsibility. Oh, shoot, I just done picked somebody up off the street and just brought them around, ain't it? I didn't realize now, and which I didn't pick them up. They literally latched onto me. And I get it. I get it. Sometimes you want something that somebody else has or that it appears that they have. And you pretty much try to do anything to get it. But yeah, but anyway, now I'm being protective. Now I'm not being protective of their material things and stuff, but I'm being protective of them as people, them as vessels. Even with me not being around them like that, because I really do appreciate that God allowed me to be raised and reared by some people that had somewhat of a stable head on their shoulders. I made it to 18 and beyond. They still was helping me at 18, 19, 20. They was. I gotta admit that. And even now, they can't be considered the source at all. But even now, they've been used as resources. So my eyes are open. They help me. When it's all said and done, when these people done try to run through me, I'm appreciative. So nah, y'all not invited. I can't do it. Let it be done according to God's will. I just can't. I gotta say what Randy say. It's a no for me, dog. Anyway, so y'all gotta figure it out. Find y'all way in life, or whatever the case, whatever's left of your life, or whatever. And also you got somebody. Both of them got a relative still alive that they can take stuff up with, and that's where they can bring it back to. My daughter's so-called dad got his mom. And then I guess dude got his dad still living, at least. I don't know his interaction with him. Because I know he was pissed off at him because he finally realized that his dad wasn't good for him. His dad was being messy. He was. His dad was being deeper than messy, baby. His daddy was being scandalous, nasty. They said he was a con artist anyway. But anyway, y'all got to take that up with y'all peoples. And I guess because I still got both biological peoples still alive, I'm not wishing death on them, but when they start playing with my children, that's when I be feeling like, oh, y'all life don't matter when it comes to my kids. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Y'all life means nothing to me when it comes to y'all playing around with my kids like that. Regardless of who I had them by or quote unquote with, y'all life do not matter because I still been their mom and I've been raising them and I raised them in my household, so I know what I'm planting on the inside of them. Even if they might have some type of other bad seeds or whatever, I still know who I am. And for as long as God allow me to interact and parent them, they gonna be all right. So I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about y'all feelings when it comes to that. But other than that, I gotta acknowledge the truth of the matter. Through all of this, I just distanced myself. I didn't do nothing to these people, but I distanced myself. That hurt their feelings. So imagine if when I do come out my mouth or say something, hurt their feelings worse. So no, and I'm not finna be disrespectful to them. That's like yesterday when she pulled off and all that stuff. I called, but I was just finna tell her, y'all the ones that did this regarding my children, so why don't y'all go ahead and fix it? It's on y'all. But the phone was tripping, so I just hung up and I ain't even say nothing. I just let God do it. But anyway, that's my spiel for right now. I'll be back sooner or later. And yes, I'm with it with the screenshots with the receipts. You ain't getting me. You tried it, but you ain't getting me. You won't be able to say, "Oh yeah, she talked to me." No, I didn't. Because the other thing is, I've been wanting y'all to take care of the children. I can't call them their kids now, but when I've been wanting y'all to take care of the children that you had by me. But it took for y'all to do all this. Y'all wanted to do it to spite me. Absolutely not. That's the wrong attitude and the wrong spirit to be trying to raise children in. Oh, I'm just going to do it to begrudgingly and to spite her. That means you're not parenting. You too focused on trying to get me back for whatever you feel like I did. And a lot of times it's just your feelings. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm definitely innocent, but I'm not saying that I'm perfect and that I ain't take a few little shots or whatever. But it was always like, when you're taking playful blows at somebody, when you're just playing with, I'm just playing with you. But I wasn't never taking I'm just outright gut punching y'all and doing it. No, because I'm not that type of person. But it took for all of this to happen for y'all to see. Oh, okay. Well, that's on y'all. Don't care. Not messing with it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, because I like peace. I don't like chaos. I don't like crazy. Anyways, first and foremost, to God be all the glory. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I pray that He release my children to see me. I don't want to be around him. I don't want to acknowledge him. Hey, if you knew, if you think I'm not gonna speak to my kids if they was dropped off somewhere and I didn't, they know how to walk up, run up. I don't need you in the presence, in the midst. He the one said, "Oh, I don't want to raise my kids with no women." That's weird to me because I always wanted to raise my children with of course, the man that I laid down and had them by, but also with a man. Are you crazy? I want to raise my children with men. I want all of my children, my daughter, everybody to have interaction. I want to raise them with men, with a man. I'm gonna say man now, but it could have been men. Could have been two husbands and me and my kids. Anyway, let me move along. I said could have been, but I definitely don't want either one of them. Now I only want, it's only one man that I like. It's only one man that, yeah, I have a slight interest in, and then it's another guy that I'm like, okay, okay, all right. But anyway, I'm gone because that's a whole nother story for a different day. It's an hour, dang.